Welcome back, drinks fans. I am Steve the Barman, and I try to give you drinks and cocktail inspiration around some of your favourite drinks and cocktails, around some of your favourite brands, to help you try and make and create better and more fun drinks at home. Coming up in the next two videos, I'm going to be focusing on the daiquiri, and I've got 10 different daiquiri variations coming at you. 5 in this video, 5 in the next video. Just as I say, just to kind of flip your thinking and try to give you little inspiration of different flavoured sort of daiquiris, different rums you could use, different mixes, syrups and all that kind of stuff. So this is going to be really, really fun. 10 daiquiris coming up for you. Now, all the daiquiris I'm going to kind of loosely base on my favourite sort of ratio for this, and I always go for a 2-1/2 sort of ratio for this. So 2 ounces. I'm going to do this in ounces, US ounces, so 60 ml, because I do kind of think 60 ml works quite a bit better than the whole 50 ml in the end sort of taste of these drinks. So I'm going for 2 ounces of rum or spirit alcohol. I'm going for 1 ounce 30 ml of kind of my citrus, which will probably be lime juice in all of these, and then I'm going for 15 ml of my sugar syrups or different flavoured sugar syrups I'll be rocking out. There will be other different modifiers in there. For instance, there might be a strawberry liqueur come up, there might not be, who knows. You'll have to wait and find out, won't you? But I'm going to kind of loosely base it on a 60, 30, 15 sort of ml ratio to keep it nice and easy. But the one thing I do always say, always adjust to your own palates. Everyone's got a different palate these days. Always liking it. If you drink tea, if you drink sugar in your, if you take sugar in your tea and coffee, then you know you're going to need slightly sweeter cocktails for you. So, without further ado, let's crack on. I'm going to make you my kind of. I found this last year and I've stuck by it. It's not the most pretentious daiquiri in the world, and bartenders will probably hate me for this, but you know what? One of my favourite daiquiris that I've made was actually with Captain Morgan's grapefruit rum. So I'm gonna kind of talk you through this one, and then I'm going to kind of quickly, as quickly as I can without waffling too much, quickly sort of dive through the next 4 on this. So I'm going to serve this one up, as I recall, properly in a Nick and Nora glass. Gonna kind of just make it, this ain't, I've said it in the last few videos, this really isn't rocket science, it really isn't. So I'm going for 60 ml, 2 ounces of my Captain Morgan grapefruit rum. Here we go. And as I say, I've asked a few people, I don't know whether this is even still a thing in the US. It's not a UK product, it's a US product, but I don't know, do they still make it? I was toying with getting it or not, and I've fallen in love with it. I absolutely love that. So 60 ml of Captain Morgan's grapefruit, which obviously means 30 ml of freshly squeezed lime juice. So 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. And then I'm going for just plain sugar in this one. So this is as close to a normal daiquiri as you will get. I'm going for the 60, 30, 15, plain sugar. You know, I could have done a normal kind of aged rum for this, but I really, really do like that Captain Morgan's. It's kind of really nice and refreshing. So it's as simple as it gets. Let's leave that there. I'm just going to ice this up, shake it down. There we go. Give it some proper welly, and then 10 to 12 seconds, and then strain it out. Right, that is nicely chilled down. So double strain, because I don't want any little tiny shards of ice in that. So double strain, perfect kind of ratios for a little Nick and Nora glass. Now I couldn't actually get any grapefruit when I went shopping last week, so I haven't got a grapefruit, but I've got like a, I won't bother, I've got like an orange slice. But that is kind of my favourite, unpretentious, lovely kind of daiquiri at the moment. It's just so refreshing. Grapefruit, citrus. I do genuinely absolutely love that. That's kind of one of my favourite daiquiris. Right. Oh, that's so delicious. Right. Let's quickly dive in. I'll reuse that. Quickly dive in to cocktail number 3. And I'm not going to waffle too much, or try not to waffle too much through the rest of these, because it's so straightforward. I'm just going to show you flavours. So this one, the other thing I'm doing is showing you how you can kind of serve them up differently as well. So this one I'm going to serve up in a rocks glass. And this is going to kind of be a loose riff on a porn star martini. It's a passion fruit and vanilla daiquiri. Simple as that. So cracking on. I'm going for a bit of plantation 3 stars. And this, I'm still sticking to the 60ml, but I'm going to bring this down to 45ml because there's some more booze coming in here. So 1.5 ounces of your favourite kind of daiquiri rum. And there, a bit of plantation, 3 stars. Right, the next ingredient I'm going for is Pessoa passion fruit liqueur. Absolutely delicious. 15ml, half an ounce of that. So we've got our 60ml of alcohol in there. Then we're going back to our citrus, 30ml, 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. But to give it that kind of vanilla edge, I'm going for some vanilla sugar syrup this time. So I'm swapping the sugar, plain sugar, for vanilla sugar. And again, 15ml, half an ounce of that. Now you could, I've got some here, you could pop in some pulp of some passion fruit in there, some passion fruit seeds. You could add that to it. You don't have to, it's up to you. I'm going to garnish that with that. So again, ice this up. And then we're going to give it a good old shake. Again, for, obviously, 10 to 12 seconds. Proper welly. All right, really give it some welly. Right, there we go. Now to kind of serve this up, you could do fresh ice in there. I'm going to just do this in a rocks glass. I love daiquiris in rocks glass. Or you could just do the whole shake and dump thing. Perfect size in a rocks glass. We'll use that again in a second. Now, as I say, garnish with a passion fruit. And there you go. There you've got kind of like a porn star daiquiri. Vanilla passion fruit. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Again, if you need it a bit sweeter, have it a bit sweeter. But I really love that. Now, your third daiquiri, I'm going to serve it up in a kind of coupe slab. Well, in a coupe glass. We are going to, should we use this one again? Yeah, let's use that one. Waste not, want not. So, this is going to be a coconut and banana daiquiri. Again, absolutely delicious. I'm going for just Captain Morgan, coconut rum. Whatever coconut rum you've got. Even, do you know what? Even if you want to go sort of margarita territory, use coconut tequila as well. But whatever your favourite coconut rum is, 45ml. And I'm going to do a coconut off in a few weeks' time. I'm kind of gathering all the different coconut rums, tequila, whatever else I could do. I'm going to have a big coconut rum off soon. So, as there's 2 bits of booze coming in here, we're going back to 1.5 ounces, 45ml. Of coconut rum, and then I'm going for some banana liqueur. So we're going Giffard's Posh Banana Liqueur because this is phenomenal. Half an ounce, 15ml of banana, and then you guessed it, I'm going for citrus. So 30ml of freshly squeezed lime juice, half an ounce. Then I'm just going for some plain sugar in there. Again, if you want to go demerara sugar or brown sugar or something a bit different, be my guest, but 15ml. Half an ounce. There we go. So, coconut rum, banana liqueur, lime juice and sugar. Easy peasy. So again, icing this up. Plenty of ice in there. You want loads of ice because if you only use a couple of cubes of ice in there, you're going to dilute the drink too much because the ice will melt. The more ice, the colder it stays for longer. Job done. Right, give it a good shake. Right, there we go. That is done. Now, special little treat for you. I've got a ball of ice because obviously Nick and Nora's are a lot smaller than what coupes are. So I'm going to serve this up with a ball of ice. Remember, this is inspiration. Different ways of how you could make your drinks look pretty. All right, and then I'm going to double strain over that. Should just be about perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Lovely. Right, and then garnish. I have got one here. Is that one? Yeah, there we go. Got a little pineapple. Let's have a little sip first. Oh, that's so good. Oh, booze forward. Remember, daiquiris are one of the best ways to drink rum. Booze forward, but with that pineapple, the banana in there. That is such an awesome. Oh, I love that. I love that. Right, what am I doing next? Oh, this one's a little bit crazy on your thinking. Right, How am I serving this one? I'm going to go, so I've got another tiny little glass as well. So this is the same ounce, this is about 5 ounces, same size as Nick and Nora, a lot smaller than that. And I'm going for kind of like a raspberry and rose daiquiri. Now I'm slightly adjusting the ratios for this one, ever so slightly. So let's get rid of the ice. Building up a little bit of a slush puppy there. Right, so, yeah, that'll be right. There we go. Yeah, that'll be right. Right, so, raspberry and rose. Now for this one, I am going, so we're going kind of UK for this, and I'm going for Dead Man's Fingers raspberry rum. I know this isn't probably available in the US or around the world, but I'm sure you've got different raspberry rums that you could use. If not, rum and raspberry liqueur, okay? Different ways of making it. So, I'm going 45ml, which is 1.5 ounces of my raspberry rum. There we go. Remember, this is raspberry and rose. So the rose is coming in the form of Lanik, which is my liquid Turkish delight. Absolutely love this. 39% ABV, proper. I'm going 15ml here, so half an ounce of that. So I've got raspberry and rose. But the interesting thing I wanted to do with this, because I do really love this, I'm going to add 10ml of Aperol, just to kind of give it a little bit of a bitter twist to it. So I'm going 10ml of this, which is 1/3 of an ounce of Aperol. That will just be, it's good. You don't want too much Aperol, because then it will over bitter. So again, lime juice, 30ml, 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. Now this one will be very much up to you. To kind of balance the bitterness out, you might need a touch of extra sugar. You might, it's up to you, but I'm sticking with 15ml. So half an ounce. But if you do need more sugar, again, that you could, there is Monin that even do a rose sugar. So you could do away with the Lanik and use Monin's rose sugar syrup if you wanted to. That's another way of doing that. Raspberry and rose. So again, icing up. Ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Right, there we go. Right, and then high fire shake. Right, there we go. Colour of this. Oh, that's so good. Right, double strain this bad boy. Get all the little tiny shards of ice. Again, perfect size, 5 ounces. Lovely, lovely. Garnish, what was I doing? Oh, I know what I was going to do. Haven't prepped this. Naughty barman. I've got some frozen, they're frozen. Come on, out you come. Frozen raspberries. Just do a little raspberry kebab. Should have just trimmed the end of the skewer off. But there we go. So I've got a little raspberry kebab going on for this one. Oh, that little bit of Aperol. The little bit of rose. Right, oh my God. I would actually kind of like to try that as a normal rum with some raspberry liqueur. Maybe some Chambord. Maybe my favourite, Giffard's Framboise d'Orange, like Tayberry. That would be lovely. Mm. Oh. That is really delicious. I say that Aperol just kind of gives it that bitter twist. Right, and then the final one for this one, cocktail number 5. I'm going to do honey and lychee daiquiri for you in this one. So let's use another cocktail shaker. Right, so proper rum for this one. I'm going for Lover's Rum. I'm going 45ml. Where's my thing? 45ml of, this is probably a really cracking daiquiri rum, this is. I do really, really like this. It's a blend of Barbados, Dominican Republic, Guatemala, Nicaragua and Panama. It's cracking sort of plain daiquiri rum. I'm going 45ml, 1.5 ounces of that. All right, then I'm going for some lychee liqueur, quite fair. I've had this bottle yonks, nearly getting through to it. Nearly. You can tell how old it is. Look at that. Look how old the label is on the back there. Oh dear. Right, 15ml. So this goes back up to our 60. There we go. So we've got 60ml of booze in there. And then we're going back to obviously 30 ml of citrus, but the sugar element of this is coming from my honey syrup. If you want to make your own honey syrup at home, easy, just add some water, hot water, to your runny honey, and it just makes it more runny. That's all, it's easy. So reuse honey in there, it's just gonna be thick and gloopy. So again, I'm going 15 ml, half an ounce. Perfect, so honey, is that the one? Is that one out? There we go. Honey and lychee daiquiri. Right, ice this up. You know the drill. You know the drill. Right, can we use that? There we go. Hard fast shake again. Right, and there we go. And the one thing I was going to do for this, I've just completely forgotten. I was going to add some aromatic bitters to this one. I'm going to try it without. You could do fresh ice in there. In fact, hang on, cut. And we're back. I've done a round ice cube in that one. I've got a square, chunky ice cube in there. Again, just some inspiration. I'm just going to single strain. Honey. Oh, yeah. Honey. Right, let's try it without the bitters first off. Don't think that needs bitters. I don't think that needs bitters. But just to give you some kind of inspiration, because there's a couple of things I was going to do here, just to finish this video off. Different kind of ways. Is that the right order? I've forgotten the order now. Which one was that? That was second, third. There we go, fourth, fifth. Right. Different things you could do. What I love playing about with daiquiris. I've got some pineapple and star anise bitters. And what I kind of love doing with them is either spritzing the inside of a glass. So you've probably seen me do this before, but spritzing the inside of a glass like that, and you've got the kind of pineapple and star anise. Or you could go over the top. Which one should I do? Let's go for the tropical, the kind of tropical daiquiri. There we go. Oh, and that just elevates a little bit of anise in there. You could go orange bitters. You could go aromatic bitters. So for this one, you could go just a little dash, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could just go like 5 little drops of aromatic bitters in there, and just kind of stir that through a little bit. Stir that through. Oh, I love that one. They are all so good and so tasty. But make sure you stay tuned for video 2, where I'm going to be rocking out another 5.